Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an autism awareness spotlight on this gentleman right here. This is Stephen Wiltshire, an artist from the UK. But before we get into knowing a little bit more about him, here's the intro, and I'll be right back. Stephen Wiltshire was born April the 24th, 1974 in London to Caribbean parents. His father, Colvin, was a native of Barbados, and his mother, Geneva, is a native of St. Lucia. He grew up in Little Venice, Maida Vale, London. Wiltshire was mute when young. At the age of 3, he was diagnosed with autism. The same year, his father died in a motorbike accident. At the age of 5, Wiltshire was sent to Queen's Mill School in London, where he expressed interest in drawing. His early illustrations depicted animals and cars. He is still extremely interested in American cars and is said to have an encyclopedic knowledge of them. When he was about 7, Wiltshire became fascinated with sketching landmark London buildings. After being shown a book of photos depicting the devastation wrought by earthquakes, he began to create detailed architectural drawings of imaginary cityscapes. In 1987, Wiltshire was part of the BBC program The Foolish Wise Ones. Drawings, a collection of his work, was published that same year. Between 1995 and his graduation in 1998, Wiltshire attended the City and Guilds of London Art School in Kennington, Lambeth, South London. Wiltshire can look at a subject once and then draw an accurate and detailed picture of it. He frequently draws entire cities from memory based on single brief helicopter rides. For example, he produced a detailed drawing of 4 square miles of London after a helicopter ride above that city. His 19-foot-long drawing of 305 square miles of New York City is based on a 20-minute helicopter ride. He also draws fictional scenes, for example, St. Paul's Cathedral surrounded by flames. Wiltshire's early books include Drawings, 1987, Cities, 1989, Floating Cities, 1991, and Stephen Wiltshire's American Dream, 1993. Floating Cities was number 1 on the Sunday Times bestseller list. In 2003, a retrospective of his work, Not a Camera, The Unique Vision of Stephen Wiltshire, was held in the Orleans House Gallery in Twickenham, London. In May 2005, Wiltshire produced his longest ever panoramic memory drawing of Tokyo on a 32.8-foot-long canvas within 7 days following a helicopter ride over the city. Since then, he has drawn Rome, Hong Kong, Frankfurt, Madrid, Dubai, Jerusalem, and London on giant canvases. When Wiltshire took the helicopter ride over Rome, he drew it in such great detail that he drew the exact number of columns in the Pantheon. Wiltshire's work has been the subject of many TV documentaries. Neurologist Oliver Sacks wrote about him in a chapter on prodigies in his book, An Anthropologist on Mars. In 1989, Wiltshire appeared on the cover of View magazine with actor Dustin Hoffman, who portrayed autistic savant Raymond Babbitt in the 1988 Oscar-winning film Rain Man, which Wiltshire considers to be one of his favorite movies. In 2006, Wiltshire was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire for service to art. In September 2006, Wiltshire opened his permanent gallery in the Royal Opera Arcade, Pall Mall, London. And on February 15, 2008, ABC News named him Person of the Week. In July 2009, he acted as an ambassador for the Children's Art Day in the UK, and in 2011, Wiltshire was made an honorary fellow of the Society of Architecture Illustration. In 2015, Wiltshire was also made an honorary fellow of the Scottish Society of Architectural Artists. In 2010, Stephen Wiltshire made a panorama of Sydney to raise funds for an awareness of Autism Spectrum Australia, or ASPEC. He also visited Bermuda's National Gallery, where the sale of his donated drawing of Hamilton raised over $22,000. Stephen Wiltshire's feature-length documentary titled Billions of Windows premiered in London on the 13th of November 2019. As you can see, Stephen Wiltshire is an autistic person who does not fit in the box. I hope you enjoyed this presentation in regards to Stephen Wiltshire, and I will leave additional information in regards to this down in the description of this video. Please leave me comments and let me know what you think. Also, follow me on all my other social media, and until my next video, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Bye, you guys, and light it up blue. Yeah.